Have you ever wondered how to save $10,000 in just 6 months? Imagine the relief of having a financial cushion for any surprise expenses, be it medical bills, car repairs, or sudden job loss. In this video, I'll share every step I took to make this goal a reality, from setting a focused savings target to automating deposits and boosting income through side hustles. I'll also reveal practical budgeting tips and smart cuts to non-essential spending that made saving easy, even on a tight budget. This journey isn't just about hitting a number. It's about building security and financial freedom. Stick around, and by the end, you'll have a roadmap to start your own emergency fund journey today. 1. Define your why. To reach a financial goal like a $10,000 emergency fund, you need a powerful why. Without understanding your motivation, it's easy to lose focus and feel discouraged. Ask yourself, why do I want this fund? Maybe it's to protect yourself from debt in emergencies, provide peace of mind, or gain financial independence. When I started, my reason was the fear of facing unexpected bills without a safety net. That fear became a driving force, motivating me to save even when it wasn't easy. Defining your why turns this from a financial goal into a personal mission, making it easier to stay on track. Write down your motivation, keep it visible, and remind yourself of it regularly. This step may seem small, but it's the foundation of your savings journey. 2. Set a realistic, specific goal. Once you know your why, it's time to set a specific and achievable goal. Rather than vaguely aiming to save more, set a clear target: $10,000 within 6 months. A concrete goal helps you calculate exactly how much you need to save monthly or weekly to stay on track. For me, breaking it down into smaller monthly goals made the amount feel manageable, not overwhelming. Start by dividing your target by your time frame. In this case, aiming for $1,667 per month brought the $10,000 within reach. This clarity is empowering and lets you know when you're on track or need to adjust. A realistic goal, rooted in careful planning, brings you one step closer to success without setting you up for disappointment. 3. Assess your current financial situation. Before diving into a savings plan, it's essential to get a clear view of where your finances stand. Start by tracking your income, fixed expenses, like rent or bills, and variable expenses, such as groceries or entertainment. This step gives you insight into where your money is going and helps identify any unnecessary spending. When I did this, I realized I was spending a lot on dining out, which could instead boost my savings. Use a budgeting app or spreadsheet to categorize your expenses and find your financial leaks. By understanding your cash flow, you'll know exactly how much you can allocate toward your emergency fund each month, making the $10,000 goal more achievable. 4. Create a savings-only account. Separating your emergency fund from your everyday checking account is one of the smartest moves you can make. By creating a dedicated savings account, you create a psychological barrier that helps prevent impulse spending. I found that when my savings were in a different account, I was less likely to dip into them for unnecessary expenses. Many banks offer high-yield savings accounts, which can also help your savings grow with interest. Choose an account with limited withdrawal options to discourage unnecessary spending. This simple step sets up a safe space for your emergency fund, protecting it as you work towards your $10,000 goal. 5. Automate your savings. One of the easiest ways to build an emergency fund quickly is by automating your savings. This ensures you save a set amount every month without needing to remember or make manual transfers. I set up automatic transfers on payday, moving a specific amount directly into my savings account. This approach treats savings like a mandatory expense, just like rent or a bill. With automation, you're less likely to skip or reduce contributions since they happen without thinking. Even if you start with a smaller amount, automate it and gradually increase it as you feel comfortable. Over time, you'll be surprised by how much you've saved with minimal effort. 6. Cut out non-essential spending. Trimming non-essential expenses is one of the fastest ways to free up money for savings. Start by analyzing discretionary spending. Think dining out, streaming services, or that daily coffee run. During my 6-month savings journey, I cut down on takeout and limited myself to just one streaming subscription. Tracking small daily purchases showed me how quickly these added up, giving me motivation to change. To make it easier, set a spending budget for these areas and stick to it. While it may feel restrictive at first, you'll soon see the positive impact on your savings, bringing the $10,000 target within reach faster. 7. Adopt the 50/30/20 rule. The 50/30/20 budgeting rule is a simple yet powerful way to allocate your income effectively. Under this system, 50% of your income goes to needs, like housing and bills, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings. When I applied this rule, I made sure that 20% of my income went directly to my emergency fund. This budgeting strategy allowed me to prioritize saving without sacrificing my lifestyle entirely. Adjust the percentages if needed, but aim to allocate a consistent portion to savings. Using this rule keeps your finances balanced, enabling steady progress toward your emergency fund. 8. Utilize side hustles and extra income. Earning extra income through side hustles is a fantastic way to boost your savings. I explored a few options, like freelance writing and selling items online, to add to my emergency fund. Side hustles like freelancing, driving for rideshare services, or even part-time gigs can contribute significantly when dedicated solely to savings. Every dollar I earned went directly into my emergency fund, helping me reach my goal faster. Look for opportunities that align with your skills and interests, and commit to funneling all extra earnings toward your fund. Side income adds up quickly, especially with consistent effort. 9. Sell unused or unwanted items. Selling things you no longer need is a quick and straightforward way to add to your emergency fund. I went through my home and sold old gadgets, clothing, and even some furniture I no longer used. Platforms like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and specialized apps make it easy to turn clutter into cash. The process was surprisingly simple and satisfying. I cleared space and added to my savings at the same time. This method provides a fast influx of cash, which can be incredibly motivating, especially at the beginning of your savings journey. 10. Reduce and renegotiate monthly bills. Reducing your fixed expenses, such as bills, can free up more money for your emergency fund. Start by looking at recurring costs like internet, phone, and insurance. I called my providers and negotiated lower rates, bundled services, and eliminated unnecessary add-ons. Some providers offer discounts if you switch plans or pay annually. This simple strategy helped me save hundreds over 6 months. Every dollar saved from renegotiations went directly to my fund, making my $10,000 goal more attainable. Reviewing your bills regularly ensures you're not paying more than necessary and speeds up your savings progress. 11. Use cashback and rewards. Cashback apps and credit card rewards can help add a bit to your emergency fund without additional effort. I signed up for cashback programs and made sure to use my rewards card for regular purchases, always paying the balance in full. This approach allowed me to earn cash back on everyday spending like groceries and gas, which I redirected to my emergency fund. While it may not be a huge amount, these small bonuses add up over time. Just remember to stay disciplined and avoid overspending for the sake of rewards. This way, you maximize the benefits without falling into debt. 12. Plan low-cost or free entertainment. Entertainment doesn't have to be expensive to be enjoyable. During my savings journey, I discovered ways to have fun without overspending, such as exploring local parks, hosting game nights, and finding free events in my city. These low-cost alternatives helped me cut down entertainment expenses without feeling deprived. Shifting to budget-friendly activities kept me motivated to save, as I didn't feel like I was missing out. Replacing high-cost outings with free or inexpensive options is a smart way to maintain a balanced lifestyle while keeping savings on track. 13. Track progress and stay motivated. Tracking your progress is a powerful motivator that keeps you focused on your savings journey. Each month, I reviewed my savings and celebrated even the smallest milestones, like reaching $1,000 or $5,000. Using budgeting and savings apps made it easy to visualize my progress toward the $10,000 goal, and seeing those numbers increase each month encouraged me to keep going. Setting up small rewards for these milestones, like treating myself to a coffee or a favorite snack, helped make the process enjoyable and kept my spirits high. The practice of tracking progress not only builds discipline, but also reinforces positive saving habits. Over time, watching your savings grow builds confidence and reminds you that each dollar counts, making it easier to stay on track. This habit will be beneficial even after you reach your goal, as it helps create a sustainable, long-term saving mindset. 14. Build a support system. Creating a support system can significantly ease the journey of saving money. I shared my $10,000 goal with a few trusted friends and family members who encouraged me to stay committed and disciplined. Having someone to be accountable to, even just one person, strengthened my resolve and made it easier to resist temptations to spend. Ideally, find a savings buddy with similar goals who can check in with you regularly, celebrate progress together, and exchange tips or advice. This mutual support makes saving feel less like a solitary task and more like a shared challenge. Surrounding yourself with people who support your financial ambitions also reduces the chances of slipping off track. A strong support system not only enhances motivation, but also creates a positive environment for building long-term, healthy financial habits. 15. Final push. Consider a short-term challenge. As I approached the final month, I decided to give my savings one last boost by taking on a no-spend challenge. For 30 days, I avoided all non-essential purchases, focusing only on absolute necessities. This intense challenge required creativity and commitment, but added a significant amount to my fund in a short time. Consider similar short-term savings challenges like a no-spend week or a savings sprint, where you focus all your efforts on saving extra cash by temporarily cutting out non-essentials. These challenges work well as a final push to reach your goal and are particularly effective when motivation might be wavering. By adding these bursts of savings effort at the end, you can often reach your goal faster and with a renewed sense of purpose, making the final stretch more rewarding and achievable. Thank you for watching Golden Ledge. If you want to improve your finances like this video, share it and subscribe for more helpful tips. Your support helps us keep making great content. Let's keep making smart money moves together.